Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So happy Sunday. I hope everybody's had a wonderful day so far. I hope you guys had some fun today at church or going out with your family or crafting or just enjoying sleeping in, whatever the case may be. I hope you had a good one. So I have decided to bring our folio on. I really want to work on it again. I was biting at the bit, chomping at the bit, they say, because I told you guys I wouldn't work on it without you, and I wanted to keep my promise. So I've waited. But I have been looking it over and getting ideas, and I wanted to implement those. So I thought Sunday would be a good day for that. Remember we made these yesterday, and I thought she would look really good inside of here, so I'm going to put that. I'm just kind of picking through things that I've finished. But what I really wanted to do first was I wanted to work on the spine. I've already picked, I'm going to go ahead and use this again to go. I just think it works beautifully with all of it, so I'm going to go ahead and get started and just measure this out. This, I think I told you last time, it came from Joann's. Yeah, Joann's. This is where I get this. So it's like, at least at my Joann's, it's like $9.99 a yard. It's kind of high to me, but if you get it on sale, I am yet to catch them on sale at Joann's. I don't know why. I always seem to miss the sale for the trims and stuff. The ones, now I've caught the ones that are on the roll, but I've never been able to catch the ones that are by the yard. So I don't even know if they put them on sale or not. I'm not sure. I think they do, but anyway, I'm going to use, I think I would normally just use some art glitter glue because it does hold well, but since I have Fabri-Tac, I think I'm going to go ahead and use it, and hopefully it won't show through. I don't think it will. So I'm going to lay this out as flat as I can. I don't know, maybe I should kind of wedge it over something. What do I have? I don't really have anything, I don't think, here that I can sit this over. Look. I'm over here digging off my other desk behind me. Maybe. Let's see if this will work. This is my Tim Holtz ink holder. There we go. It's about the right height and width, so I think that'll at least let me work in a little better. Am I too close now to you guys? Let's see here. Pull back a little bit. So I'm just gonna run this down. And first I'm gonna do the center because I want to see where the trim lands, on the sides before I put any glue down, because I might save myself some hassle in a few minutes here. So, okay. Yeah, I really like this folio, and I think it's basically turned into my first autumn journal, or work, because I haven't done an autumn junk journal. I think I told you guys I've never really done holiday themed or seasonal themed anything. So this is pretty much, after the fact that I started decorating it in the color scheme I was decorating it, I guess I decided this is more autumn than anything else. It's definitely faith-based as well, because I've got a lot of scripture reference and stuff, but yeah. Of course, for the most part, just about anything I work on is going to be that way. Sometimes not. Once in a while I make them more like romantic, or, Paris-y and romance and stuff, but for the most part I do a lot of prayer journals, faith journals. Okay. Now I think see, I was trying to avoid this glue getting to go over it all, because these little stains are this Fabri-Tac glue that didn't, that were just too thick or whatever and seeped through the material. So I see a little bit here on this edge, and that's what I was trying to avoid. It is on the back half, so at least that's something. I'm going to run it on this instead of the folio itself, and that way I can at least try to avoid that on the front. I did figure out a fun way to cover it without too much of that showing, I hope, and that's with our gold, the gilding flakes. I tried it. I know I flashed it at you guys last week, the part that I cut off of the folio, the front cover that was wrapped inside. I had tried it on there and it worked really nice, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and do it. And it just, because it's like that throughout the journal or the folio itself, I thought that it would be kind of fun to do it on the outside as well. All the golds, you know. We did a lot of gold flecking in this, with not just with the gilding flakes, but with other stuff, so I thought it'd be cool. Okay. All right. Now that I've done that, I'm going to move this and bring the camera back in some. And then I'm going to just sit it this way and let it dry. Thank goodness the Fabri-Tac dries relatively quick. I think it dries faster with paper though than it dries with cloth, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just love this trim though. I always have, ever since I first saw it. Now what I was going to do is, the reason I have this mat here is because I wanted to do, just trying to make sure that I'm straight there. I wanted to go ahead and run some of this glue, and I was thinking if I used, I can't remember if I used this last week. I think that I used this glue, the Scotch glue. So for sure I'm going to run some of the gilding flake over these pieces here. Okay. This area and this area. I don't like those dark splotches, you know. Okay. I'm hoping that this works and looks good. I'm nervous. I've never done something like this on the outside of my journal before. I don't want to have to cover it again, you know. I'm just trying to see where these would look kind of good. Okay. All right, now here we go, guys. I'm nervous. It's gonna be okay. Somebody tell me it's gonna be okay. I hope you guys are praying for me. And we're just gonna put this on, and I'll probably pause for a second and let it dry, because it doesn't take long. It just takes a few minutes, but if I rub it prior to it drying, it just won't look right. It works much better if I just wait and be patient and let the glue dry around it, and then rub and do the whole, you know, what do you call it, burnishing on there. I just really love what gilding flakes do, and I'm hoping that this complements this project. This is me being adventurous, I'm going to tell you what, because yeah, this is a challenge for me. I'm nervous. I really am. I'm like, like, oh, I hope I didn't screw this thing up. The other day when I was working, I don't know if I did it with you guys on camera or not, but I think I did, burnished a portion of the folio, and that's when, after that is when I got the idea for the cover. I was like, I don't know if I did that on camera or if I did it by myself. I can't remember. But when I tried it and it actually looked cool on here, I was like, okay, maybe I could cover those spots and also give it, you know, some fun interest, you know, on the front without covering it completely with other stuff. I always end up covering my journals with a lot of bling, a lot of lace, or, you know, trims and just blingy stuff. I do that, you know, that's kind of my style. Kind of became my style over time. And I'm trying, like you guys know, you've been with me for a minute, you know, I'm trying to kind of break away from that, not be so stringent toward it, you know, and let myself have some freedom to play. So that's what this is. Trying not to get any of this on my fingers. I'm doing pretty good, actually, for me. Sure is a lot easier to handle this stuff when you're not using your fingers and you're using tweezers. I feel like I'm not wasting it as much. I kind of want to, I wish I could do it without, I'm wondering how my paint stick would do, because it does so well when I just brush it across stuff. And I kind of also want that, you know, just kind of, I'm just gonna try it because there's no other way to know, right? It's glue, it's paint, it dries. That's what I'm talking about. Along with these areas that are stronger, I'd like to just have it kind of brushing through the gold. I like it. I think it's okay. So if you guys are wondering if you could use this on cloth, I think you can. Look at that. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. It looks pretty cool from where I am. I don't know how cool it looks to you guys. I just thought the gold looked really pretty against this cloth, the color of this cloth. And let's see. It dried pretty quick too. That's nice. Oop, that one's still wet. Still wet. I watched this young man who does amazing art with gilding flakes, and he was saying it's easy if you rub it too soon and it's, you know, it's brushing away. Just put some more on top, let it dry. Don't worry about it, you know. So I'm like, okay, if I rub too soon, and it's, these smaller areas are drying quicker, of course, so. That one's wet. Okay. I was just thinking, you know, if the video doesn't work, I could always not post it. And then I remembered I promised you guys I wouldn't work on it without you, so I have to post it no matter what. I don't want to break a promise to you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't work, right? It's looking kind of patchy. Here, let me pull back so you guys can see it a little bit better. It's very bright in this. That's kind of why I wanted to bring some gold on it too, because I thought, I'm wondering, I know I'm just getting in deeper here, but you know, the deeper we go, that's how we find out if things work, right? So I'm thinking that I'm gonna streak with the gilding flakes too, not just the paint. Just gonna streak some glue through here. I kind of don't want these patches. I don't want it to be, oops, I'm dropping everything. I don't want it to be patchy. You know what I mean? Okay, let's bring it back in. So you don't have to see me dropping and picking stuff up off of my floor. Now let's see here. Where did I lay the glue? I gotta find the spots where I laid the glue. There's one. There's some. I don't want it, it's very little glue, so I don't want it to dry too quick without me putting something on it. Let's see. Okay. Still deciding if I like it or not. I'm starting to like it more. I think it's going to take more, you know, more gold for me to really enjoy the effect it's doing. To get more of a organized picture. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes chaos, organized chaos is, it looks good, you know? And that's what I feel like I need, is that organized, chaotic look on here where it's accidentally on purpose kind of thing. Let's see. I'm going to grab my dry wipe like I do with this sometimes and streak it that way and see if that works at all better. I always like that effect. I kind of like the darker gold from this with the lighter. You know what I'm wondering? Gosh, I sure am experimenting a lot. This might end up being my folio because I just played too much. There we go. Let's see. This is my metallic. What is it again? The metallic luster. Yeah. I might have possibly needed to make these smaller, the gold flakes. When the light's not shining on it and I'm looking at it like this, it looks pretty cool. It's still just a little bright when the light's down on it. But okay, hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, so I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it. So what I was going to do, and I did it a couple of places here real quick while I had it paused just to see if I liked it better, and I do. So I am skidding the glue out of these larger areas so that it's streaking the gold kind of across and not so like focused in one area, like that it's spreading it everywhere. Okay, if that makes sense, because it's on there. I can't take it off. All I can do is add to it. So I'm just kind of brushing it over the glue. here, and right through here. I just ran that that glue, like I just did, across areas, because that way I kind of like that a little bit better. I didn't like the blotchiness of it. I'm not sure if I like it at all, but I was really excited about this idea, and now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I did good or not. Let's see. This is a complete experiment for me. I'm going to do the back the same, but probably not on video. I'll probably do it afterwards, because I do want to do some decorating on the inside. I don't want this to take up all of our time. So it kind of looks like gold nuggets on there, huh? A little bit. I like the fact that it looks like that. You know, this is stuck under there. Oops. Okay. I hope y'all don't hate it. I can understand if you don't love it, but I hope you don't hate it. See, when you're by yourself and you make mistakes, or you try something new and it doesn't really, it doesn't quite sit well, you can change it, you know what I mean? You can either cover it, or you can, redo it, or whatever, or just pitch it in the trash. Some of us do. But when you're on video with an audience of people watching you, I can't just go, oh, never mind, and walk away. I need to make it work. Does that make sense? I'm wondering, should I skid some across this part too, so that it kind of flows with it? I'm going to. I've already put the glue. So we shall see how that looks. It's like Tina says, sometimes you can put stuff somewhere and then just change the position or add to that area, and it'll, like, all of a sudden it's right, and that's what I'm hoping for here. That bringing that into the picture is gonna help the look overall. I don't know if I'm right or not, but we'll see. Okay. And I wanted to do one more area through here. Right. I'm hoping too that maybe this is one of those times that I'll walk away and come back to it and be like, oh, it really kind of looks okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Those moments where you walk away and you come back and go, wait a minute, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I've had so many of those where I felt like, this doesn't look good, on something, whatever project. And then I'd come back the next day. I've heard other artists talk about that. And you come back the next day and you're like, different perspective, new day, new view, See, I'm liking it more the more I'm putting on there and kind of scattering it around like that. I was really not liking the chunks of it. And I love, as you know, I love gold on anything. So I love it. I think it looks so authentically vintage when it has the gold. In whatever form, whether it be paint or gold leaf or, doesn't matter to me. I just think gold looks really vintage to me. I don't know. Maybe I don't think I'm the only one, or we wouldn't be using it so much, right? Okay. And it's funny too, because I don't wear gold. I'm a silver or white gold wearer, you know. But as far as this type of stuff goes, all about the gold. I have silver too, and I don't ever use it. I mean, gosh, I don't know if I've used it at all. But, okay. Pardon me. Okay. And I'm also gonna, not right this second, but I'm probably gonna put some, you know, across here, coming from the sides and behind on the back. I've got gold all over it. Okay. Okay, I don't, let me see with this close. I'm always a little clumsy with these hooks. Okay. I gotta say, I don't hate it. And I also have to say I don't love it, but I definitely don't hate it. This paint stick, it actually skids across the cloth really nice just with your hand, your finger. I'm sure there's plenty of you who've used it on cloth. I just never had. So, and it shows up nice in person. I can tell it's gold. I mean, it actually gives the brighter gold a darker reflection, like, you know what I mean? Like it's at different distance levels. Trying to see. Well, I'm not done with it, guys, on that part. It'll probably change a little bit before you see it again, but that's a start for the outside. So, and like I said, the back is going to have the same look, so we'll see. Now that I've explored a little bit, I probably should have started on the back, because then I could have made my mistakes and, you know, done it right on the front. But that's Tara. Honestly, I told you there's times when I do stuff and go, oh, I should have waited, or I shouldn't have done this or that. That happens a lot with me, so it's kind of my, I'm a little bit, what do you call that word? Spontaneous. When I was younger, you know how you have the 4 personality types? Choleric, you know, phlegmatic, sanguine, and melancholy. And they're called other things too, you know. They're called by colors and different things, but they're always the 4 personality types. Well, when I was a kid, I was very much sanguine. I mean, like, almost 100%, it seemed like. And then as I grew up, my more, I guess, choleric or phlegmatic in that area, probably choleric more than phlegmatic, came out. So yeah, but I was definitely all sanguine. So my point being, I'm extremely spontaneous at times. And so yeah, when it comes to doing this, I can be like, jump the gun. I can be a jump the gun kind of crafter. Are there anybody, or is there anybody out there who knows what I mean? I'm sure there probably is a few of us. Now what I was thinking was this little girl we made yesterday, and I kind of like her right here. And it's a good spot because she's not covering up a ton of stuff. And then they open it, they can write on it. See how the gold is flecked? I don't know if I did that on camera or I did that by myself. But I flecked the gold across everything, and you know, that's what I'm talking about. This whole folio here on this page, it's like that. It's got gold flecks like everywhere, so it kind of actually matches the inside. I didn't want to cover these girls completely. I was thinking about putting like a narrow pocket in this corner, or maybe a tuck right here. I'm not sure, because this is a nice big pocket. I might just leave it because this page is so pretty. But this one it's pretty, but I really want to have this belly band in here, and she's the perfect height. So yeah. Now where'd my lid go for my, shucks, I don't know where I put it. Oh well, I'm gonna have to wait and find it. It's probably falling on the floor knowing me. I'm talking about my lid for my Fabrifix. Okay, so what time is it? How far are we in? Oh, good, we're good. We're not gonna do a ton, I don't think, unless I get like a sudden inspiration to do a bunch of stuff. Mostly I wanted to decorate it, and if you stick with me and hang out, that'd be awesome. I love your company. There we go. So it is Sunday, and I have, like I said yesterday, there's 1 week before my trip. It's actually, for me, it's actually the Friday before. It's September 30th right now. I'm recording this, but I'm trying to keep my videos ahead, because when I get back after being gone for a few days, I know I'm gonna have to catch them up again. You know what I mean? So, because I'll be off for what, 4 days? Well, I'm coming back on Sunday, but we're taking Monday off to kind of unpack and recoup and give Courtney a day to relax at home before he has to go back to work and stuff like that. So I don't know that I will or won't get a video done on that Monday, but it's possible, because I know he'll take a nap. I know my honey. He likes his naps, even though he hates to admit it. He loves his naps. Oh, you know what I found the other day? I had made this with that rice paper that we did the stamping on with the Tim Holtz and all the different stamps, making our own collage paper. And I had made this little simple envelope with it. I got this little lopsided idea from Natasha. I cannot find the video. Tried to find it. But anyway, I did this simple fold envelope, and isn't it pretty? I love it. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that with you guys just for fun. Just a kickback kind of fun little project, and I put on the inside of it so it would strengthen the envelope, because it's that rice paper, it's super thin. I put just some coffee dyed, and I think I used oxide spray on it, paper, but it just matched perfect. And then the mica, can you tell the gold? Yeah, on the outside. So yeah, I thought that was so cute. Anyway, let me see. Okay, she's down now. Oh, maybe not. Let me get this corner. She's not down, little sneaky thing. Gotta push a little harder. Once these pages, I don't know if you noticed that, but once these pages start to round out a little bit when you're gluing stuff down, you got to really make sure everything gets, flattened, because it can definitely pop up on you and you don't even realize it. I was wondering what I'm going to put behind her. It would fit, but it's little boys. I don't really want the little boys there. Not that they're not adorable, but I've been using more girl stuff in this particular. She don't really go, does she? This particular card. But anyway, the folio, I've been using more girly type stuff, and I noticed in the altered book I've got both. I've got a lot of guys and a lot of women, So I kind of wanted to put her in here. This is we made it together, I think. Yeah. It's one of the little flippy pads. The matchbook flip pad. And I was thinking she'd be kind of cute in here, if she'll fit. Oh, you know what I was thinking about doing was this over here. And then I was going to go ahead and, where's my, I was going to distress first, this edge, and then I was going to probably do some more of that painting I did. That real quick paint. It was super quick and easy with the liquid pearl, the red, the Merlot that I did throughout this, and then the gold, of course. Just wanted to make sure that all of this is darkened. Get my brush, it'll be quicker. It's kind of warm in here. I just worked out before I came on, and Cordy's on me, boy. If you guys are worried, don't worry. He's on me every day. And I've been using this instead of going to the gym. I've been using these videos on YouTube. I was telling him, you know, I just really don't want to leave. I don't mind working out, but I really don't want to leave the house at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym. And so I told him I think I'm gonna see about using YouTube, because everything on YouTube is free and I can just pick videos at random. Well, I found this channel, and some of you may know about it. It's called Silver Sneakers, and it's for those of us who are a little older. Well, I'm not old enough to use it like as a live. It's for 65 and over. However, because I haven't been doing aerobics, so you know your heart rate has to grow again. You know, you got to get that strength back into your heart. And so I used to train. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. I used to be in very good shape. And I know that right now, with the way everything is with my physical body and all that, that I need to really go slow. Not super slow, but I need to build the intensity. I can't just dive right in to doing aerobics again and dancing and stuff. I mean, I can walk on the treadmill all day long, but you know, that's different than actually doing some cardio workout. And so that's what these are, is videos with a lot of different cardio. So if you guys are interested, it's called Silver Sneakers, and it's awesome. Seriously, it's got dancing videos, and then there's videos for like neck aches and headaches and shoulder strength and leg strength and hip strength and balance, and you know, it's really awesome. I mean, I like it a lot. So if you're interested, it's Silver Sneakers. But I was gonna say is that I got hot. I'm kind of warm right now because I worked out, and which is good. But yeah, I'm trying to get this Merlot to work. I need to use a pen. After I'm done with our video time here, I'm probably gonna go take a quick shower and cool off. Okay, there we go, I got it. Now, I don't know if you guys remember how I did that first day. It's how I've done it every day since. I just take a dry wipe. I have a little bit of the paint here on the corner, and I just dab it and brush it, okay? And it's not for beauty's sake, it's kind of for grunge and to match the rest of the journal. So I guess I didn't give myself enough. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought to use these liquid pearls this way, but the paint is so thick and nice, and it's pretty, and there seems to be like really a lot of it in there because I've used a lot and it still feels practically full. But anyway, yeah, I just dab it and wipe it around and give it that grungy kind of scruffy look. I didn't think I liked it that first day, but I ended up really liking it throughout the journal and did it everywhere. I guess that's how it is sometimes. Like I told you guys before, you know, me and the art journal thing I'm nervous about, but it's because I really haven't explored. I'm always so proper about when I deal with paint. I don't know why, but I think it's being from my mom's influence a little bit, and you know, you do things, you know, there's a way to do things and do them correctly and learn how to do them, and you know, and instead of just being free about what I'm doing. And I'm still learning that, so bear with me, please. And if you've got some good advice, I'm all ears, because some of you are way more experienced at this than I am. I just kind of like the effect this has, and love the gold, of course. This paint is super cheap. It's $4.99, huge. 16 ounces of the gold tempera paint. Tempera. Am I saying it right? Tempera. Anyway, it's the metallic gold, and it goes on just so smooth and dreamy, and will just cover your page super quick. It's good with a brush. It's good with the dry wipe. I just really like it because it gives you that beautiful metallic look, and it dries just like that. I mean, it's almost dry already, so kind of can't beat it. Now what I was going to do is look here real quick, because we did these the other day, and I wanted to check the different stuff that we have been doing that would go in here possibly and look pretty. Let's see. Okay, I think that's, they're cute. Look at that. So let me see. She looks sweet, and then of course she does too. I really like her with the little peekaboo. And then this one's really cool. Oh, she's pretty, huh? I think her. I like her. And this is that one that opens and you can... Oh, no, this isn't it. This is a pocket. I forgot. I thought this was an open one. No, this is the pocket. So, yeah. She's the one. That's it. She's the one. And I think I'm going to glue her in this. There's already a pocket here. And there's a pocket here. But I think I'm going to glue her in as a pocket on this side. Okay. I'm going to use my hot glue for this one. Okay. What do you know? It's hot, and I have a new glue stick in there. I was prepared. Yay! Okay, it wasn't on purpose. I just happened to put a new glue stick in there yesterday. All right. Okay. This is pretty. I'm bringing it down a little bit because I want the top of this page. I don't know. I think she just kind of flows with the feel of the background, and then the gold, I want it to show. A lot of gold in this book. I know, I keep saying that. Try to quit repeating myself. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm not sure what I'll put inside of here, but it'll be... this might be a spot I leave open for them, or I may put like a small journal card or like a tag. Not a tag, a piece of coffee dyed paper. Sometimes I just put, since this is a folio, I may put paper in there. And then on this one, I wasn't sure. I kind of like to do something and give this a little strength, you know what I mean? Simply because it feels kind of weak. You know how envelopes can be, and it's going to be open and closed, and I don't want it to rip. So I was thinking if I put some paper, and this is the same kit that all of these come from, so it'll match. It's probably the brightest one I have in that kit, but I was thinking if I put this on this side and then put a piece of it on the inside, that'll really strengthen this envelope up. I think I'll do that. So I'm gonna try to get this curve back, this fold back here, or should I just wait and do it from the inside? I just want to make sure that these corners are strong. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. And do the, I call it the Tina fold. Do the Tina fold. Hey, it works, right? Did I get that even? And I'm not even, because I can distress the edge, I'm not even worried if, because I just want to make sure, if you can see back here, there's like a fold here. I want to make sure this is glued over that. because that'll strengthen that when it's open, close, and that's the part I'm concerned about. So I'm really not too worried if it comes all the way to the end over here, because I can distress the edge of the envelope and just kind of do the paper, and it'll all blend out. You know how it is. So that's my biggest concern. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to distress, but I do want to make sure that covers that. So, which glue do I want to use? I'm thinking I might run this glue, the art glitter glue, back here and get this. Instead of gluing the paper, I'm going to glue this envelope. Oops. I should probably put a piece of paper. I'm going to put a Joyce Meyer envelope there. I actually cut that envelope this morning because I was looking at ways to use it for a video. We're always doing stuff with envelopes, and I thought it'd be fun to use these larger envelopes that we get and make ourselves like some little one signature journal covers out of them. I thought that might be fun. I know it's been done before. It's not a big deal, but I haven't done it before. At least not, I don't think I have. Not that. I've done a lot of other stuff, but I don't think I've done that. Okay, so am I just using the wrong side? Nope, that's the right side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stand up and make sure this goes over that edge somewhat so that it will fold for me and get onto that glued part on the back. I keep thinking these white streaks on this paper are glue, and they're not. This is going to take a second, so bear with me, kids. Gotta make sure it sticks down. Now, it is art glitter glue, so it should hold pretty quick. Pretty quick. And then I know this part's too long. I'm just going to fold that up against the envelope and do a little tear on the bottom there. And again, we'll do the distressing, and it'll be good. As long as we can just get that to stick. That's the big part. Okay. And the glue even kind of weakened the paper, so it's going to be easier to tear. Oh, that reminds me, you know what I got today from Amazon? I got some more of this paper. However, they didn't have the same weight, so I ordered a heavier weight, and it's a cardstock, the matte. So I'm excited because it cost a couple dollars more. They just were out of the one I usually get, which is a copy paper, regular copy paper. It's 33 pound. This is a 48 pound cardstock, and so it's not as heavy as what I get sometimes, but it's heavy enough that I can make, I can get that vibrant print, I'm hoping, and still, but yet make like journal cards and stuff without having to back them, and you know what I mean? So I'll let you know how that works. I'll show it to you guys when I print something. I haven't printed anything on it yet. Just barely pulled it into the house. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, what time is it? Okay, we're about done here. I'm gonna go ahead and distress this paper down a little bit because some of it is pretty light. It's pretty though. I think it's pretty. Do you guys like it? I hope you do. I'm insecure because I'm new at doing the digis, but I'm not sure about oranges. I don't usually work a lot with orange and peaches and stuff like that. They're not my choice of colors, but I see the vibrancy in them and I appreciate them. It's like I said with other colors I haven't worked with because I don't necessarily wear them in my clothing, so I don't think about using them. And then now with the junk journaling, I'm like, oh wow, I really like this or that. Didn't know I did. And I'm feeling that way about the orange and the reds, and or the more orangey reds, you know, which is kind of cool. I'm broadening my horizons. Yes, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Okay, I've got like this little bead of glue that's looking kind of tacky right there. I have to blend that out and try to, there we go. All right. I have no idea what I'm going to put here. I'll probably put like a pocket of some kind on the back of this, but I just know it needed strengthened. I know once it dries, it'll feel better. You know? And then like I said, I'm going to also, and I did get it down below that fold, which is nice. And I'm going to also probably put a piece sticking into the inside of the same paper, and then that way I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now, get it ready. I'm not going to do it right this second, but prep it. There we go. Okay. Now this one, of course, doesn't need to be as long. I just really wanted it to come out of the envelope for this, as I said, the top crease. Okay. All right. Let me see here. It's a little, there we go. It is moving. Okay, it'll go in there. I'm going to trim this edge. Now see, I see a tiny pull right here, so I'm gonna wait and let that envelope dry appropriately because it's pulling, and if I let it dry, it'll be stronger. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we got this laid in here. Now let's look at our front. What do we think now? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to think about it. It totally matches. I mean, it really, really matches on the inside. So that's a good thing, right? I may go ahead and put, oh, she looks good there. I like her for this journal, so. I was thinking about having this little flower hang off the edge, but I don't think it really would hurt. It's not gonna get bumped or anything because it's not on a fold, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Should I use the hot glue? I think I'll use my art glitter. And I'm going to make a pocket at the top as well, so it'll be a 3-pocket. Or is it? Yeah, 3-pocket embellishment or ephemera. Piece of ephemera. And I'm going to put that so that like I said, so the flower kind of hangs over the edge. And yeah, she's cute on there, huh? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, okay? The butterfly's safe because he's not on a fold either, so we'll have a card in here and here and here. Probably little guys like this, you know, little tags like that. Actually, I might decorate those and put those in there. They look kind of cute. Let me see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. And then one thing I'm wondering about, and actually I'm going to probably have to talk to you guys about it next time. I really like her there. What do you think there? Isn't that adorable? I love these. I really love these. I hope you do too. I think they're just so cute. I had so much fun after we got off the video yesterday. I kept decorating and just kept playing. You know. Oh, remember that piece that was floating around on my desk last week? I don't know if you remember. I was like, I'm going to make something. I made a journal card out of it. I just thought she was so beautiful. I don't know if that's the best spot for her, but I love her there. I mean, I love her in general. Maybe she'd look better over here. Look at this. Like that, peeking out of there. I think I might put her there, and I'll find something else for this side. Yeah, and I want to find a pocket for the bottom right here, I think. Or maybe just let her be beautiful. I don't know. Guys, I want your opinion. I'm not going to do anything until I hear from some of you. What do you think? Should we do a pocket here in this intro, or should we just let her be? I'm just not sure. I really like her, but it seems like she's empty, you know. But if I put a pocket in, then of course there's gonna have to be a tag or a card or whatever, and then she'll be hidden. And I don't know, it's such a beautiful layout. I literally fussy cut her out and put her on top of another piece of paper that she wasn't originally on, just to get that effect. And yeah, so what do you think? Let me know, okay? Please, somebody, one of you guys, Sonia, Laura, Gina, Pat, one of you guys, Pamela, any of you, you little sweethearts that always, Sherry, you too, all of you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And tomorrow's Monday, of course, so we'll have our Mass Monday and have some fun. And you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. God bless you guys. I love you. Bye.